Oh hey, welcome back to Drinking by My Shelf. I'm Emma and welcome to another challenge video of me with the other Emma. In this one we are doing a shopping challenge. We're going to buy 4 things for the other person and we have particular challenges we have to meet. So let me remember what they are. Oh my god, we talk to each other too much. It's always so hard to find things. Okay, here we go. We have to buy each other a book that the other person has never heard of but that they end up enjoying. We have to buy a book that matches the outfit they're wearing when they open the package. We have to buy a weird item that they can't find a use for. If they find a use for it, we lose. And we have to buy a snack for the other person that they don't already have in their house. So I'm gonna do my shopping now and I have got like literally no ideas. I'm going to start with the books, so I'm going to stalk Emma on Storygraph, and see. I've got to find one that she hasn't heard of. She doesn't like sad books. I know that she doesn't like sad books, so I don't want to send her anything sad, but I don't read that much that isn't sad. Okay, here's an option, something by P.G. Wodehouse. So P.G. Wodehouse is very famous, but I feel like he's more famous here than he is in the States, and also maybe something like Jeeves and Wooster might be well known, but a book like, for example, The Luck of the Bodkins. Has Emma ever heard of The Luck of the Bodkins? It feels unlikely. Would she enjoy it? I don't know. It's very funny. I haven't read it since 2008, but I remember in 2008 I thought it was very funny. It's probably a little dated. It's probably like very, very British humour, which maybe wouldn't translate, but maybe that would be why I should enjoy it. I'm going to put that on my maybe list. The more and more recent it gets in my reading past, the sadder and sadder the books get. But then the further back I go, possibly the happier they get, so potentially the more Emma's taste. But the less I can remember them, so I don't know if that actually did. I don't know if I'd still find them funny, or if she will still find them funny. Ah, this is hard. Ooh, okay. The Uncommon Reader by Alan Bennett, but is that super famous? Have I already made her read that for a love-hate challenge? I have a feeling I may have. But that is funny. That's about the Queen getting really into books. I think that could be cute. How do I remember if I've ever made her read it before or not? I'm gonna search our message history. How does one do that? It's not in our message history. Why do I feel like I've made her read it though? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna send her a copy of The Uncommon Reader and hope that she has never heard of it before, because I think she will end up liking that one more than she would end up liking The Luck of the Bodkins. But I don't know. What do I know? This is the most stressful decision I've ever made. Damn it. It is like 5 days later and I have suddenly been hit by remembering I have made Emma read The Uncommon Reader before. The very first video we ever did together, she asked me to plan her whole TBR for a month, and I put that on her DVR, and I actually don't think she did read it. She didn't read everything on the list, but that means she's definitely heard of it, because I've actually talked to her about it before. Ugh, why am I so unoriginal? Okay, so the next challenge is to find a book that's gonna match the outfit that she's wearing when she opens the package. And I can't know what outfit she'll be wearing. But I'm gonna go have a look at her Instagram and see what colours she tends to wear the most. This is her Instagram. I'm getting autumnal vibes. She does wear a lot of yellowy orange, a lot of blues. Now she's in reds. Oh my goodness. Pick a colour, Emma. But her outfits are so good. I feel like this kind of colour palette, this orangey colour palette, is the most Emma Tobias. So I'm going to try, I can get a book that has multiple colours in to kind of hedge my bets. So I'm going to say like an orangey, yellowy, red, autumn colours. It is autumn. That seems likely. And something that looks kind of like vintagey, so that it suits the vibes even if it doesn't suit the colour. I found an article called 11 Autumnal Book Covers to Fall in Love With. Ooh, this has got the oranges and the blues. Ah, so does this one. That's orange and blue. Maybe orange and blue is autumn. So many autumn leaves on here. What to do, decisions to make. I think this is like the perfect colour scheme for this, but I don't know what the fuck this book is about. It doesn't look like anything that Emma would ever read. This is a novel about trees. I don't think Emma wants to read a novel about trees. But then again, that's not the challenge here. Oh my god, solved it. Okay, so I went in a different direction. I went onto her story graph, looked at her to read list. I don't know why I keep forgetting her story graph is right there. So I can find a book that I know she wants to read and then just look at the covers. And look at this adorable thing. I'll put it so you can see it. More Than Marmalade, Michael Bond and the Story of Paddington Bear. And it's got the orange and the blue. So whether she's wearing orange or blue, because I'm assuming she's going to be wearing orange or blue, it'll match. Ha! I'm going to buy that one. Okay, so next I'm going to find her a snack that she doesn't already have in her house. What snacks can I buy on the website that won't be named? Okay, so I just googled what snacks do Americans not have, and the top answer, there's like a whole list. I haven't even looked at the rest yet. The top answer was chocolate caramel digestives. I love chocolate caramel digestives. But they want to charge $16 for a pack of caramel digestives? What is that? That's like £10? It should cost like £1.50. They don't have hula hoops? Apparently they don't have hula hoops in the US. That sounds wrong. I'm sure they have hula hoops in the US. Come on now. Oh my god, do they not have hula hoops? They don't have hula hoops. I'm gonna send her hula hoops. However much it costs, I'm gonna send her hula hoops. For $11, I can send her a 6-pack of hula hoops. It's so expensive for hula hoops. But it's fine. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send her hula hoops. And then the shipping is another $6. These are the most expensive hula hoops on the whole world. In the whole world. Okay, so I signed up for a free trial of Prime so that I didn't have to pay the $6 shipping. American Prime is hilarious. Just how big that country is so funny. So Prime shipping, fast free shipping. Over here means I'll get it the next day maximum. Possibly I'll get it that night. This is the Prime shipping and it's going to deliver in 6 days. 6 days. That's how big that country is. It's going to take 6 days for these expensive hula hoops to get across the country. This is a ridiculous game. Okay, hula hoops done. Final thing, I need to find an object that she can't use. What does Emma have no use for? Should I get her like a horse riding saddle? I feel like she has no use for that, but that's probably really expensive. What about like a wedding veil? Also expensive. Emma, come on. Okay, I'm gonna get her a personalized name necklace. But with a name that's not her name. She can't use that. Maybe I'll put like Jason. She can't wear a necklace that says Jason. Her name's not Jason. Jason. Is that useless enough? I feel like that's quite useless. Here's my next complaint about America. They always add on tax after the fact. So I think it costs a certain amount and then they add on the tax and on the shipping. And suddenly this is a £17 necklace. I bet I can find something that doesn't cost £17. Okay. Problem solved. I've decided what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna buy her, you can't see my screen, there's little chicken arms that you put on chickens. I'm gonna put a picture here of what I mean. They're so creepy anyway. I would never buy them for my chickens because they're so creepy. But Emma doesn't even have chickens. So like what's she gonna do with them? Nothing. Oh my god, it gets better. I found a little chicken helmet. That I actually would get my chickens to wear. It's a chicken hat with a little propeller. It looks like this. I hope she goes and finds a chicken for it. Okay, finally, I'm officially ordering this. Okay, that is all ordered. So if you want to see Emma's reactions to all the weird shit I just bought her, you're going to have to go and watch her video, which will be linked below. Now I just have to wait until my parcels from Emma arrive. Literally so excited.
2 weeks later.
Oh hey, it's Christmas! I only have 3 of the packages so far. I was going to wait until I had all 4 to open them together, but one of the packages is taking a while. We don't know where it is. And Emma said she was worried about the snack that's in here, but I should open that soon. So I'm going to dive in and open everything that's here. How do I know which one is which? I'm going to assume this big one is the snack. So the goal here is this has to be a snack that I don't currently have in my house. Oh my goodness, it says s'mores. That's the marshmallow thing? Side note, but this is hilarious. This morning I spent so long looking for twine like this, and I've had some in the house right around this package the whole time. Oh, holy balls. This is amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god! Emma! This is amazing. This is a whole kit to make s'mores. Oh, my hula hoops feel shit in comparison to that now. Oh my god, this is so cute. I even have little matches. I have a gel burner. So I spiked the marshmallows on here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look how amazing everything about this is. Oh my god. I want to eat them right now. This feels like not a pre-dinner snack. But let me tell you, I am eating these later. I'm so excited. Yes, 1 point for Emma. I definitely did not already have this in the house because this is fantastic. I can't wait to eat it. This is so American and so cute. Challenge like massively succeeded by Emma there. That is fantastic. I'll vlog myself devouring those later. Okay, next, I'm assuming this is going to be the weird item. So the challenge here is I am not allowed to find a use for this item. If I can think of a way I can use this, then Emma loses. Oh my god. It's a pet ghost. What does that mean? It's literally a ghost. Your pet ghost does not need food or water or anything really. It's dead. I can't use this. What would I do with you? Oh my god, I love it. I love it. It's literally, I think, made of loo roll. Oh my god. Oh my god. But she's right, I cannot find a use for that. Well, I mean, actually, if I think it's made of loo roll, I can think of one big use for it. But I would never do that to you. If I love it this much, does that mean that Emma doesn't get the points? Because I love it so much. I mean, what I could use it for is I could display it to make friends. If I put this up in my house, people would like me. That's a really good use. Oh, it doesn't stand up on its own. Okay, yeah, no, that's useless. She's right. Good night, pet ghost. I will name you Emma. It's 2 for 2 so far. Okay, and then the book. So this, it has to be a book that A, I have never heard of, and B, I end up enjoying. So let's see if I've heard of it. Bright Lines by Tanwi, Nandini, Islam. I have never heard of this. Fuck, Emma, stop being so good. Oh my god, it looks like something I'm gonna love. It's about a girl who was orphaned after her parents' murder. She travelled from Bangladesh to Brooklyn to live with family. And one summer, she meets this girl, and they have a summer of clandestine adventure and sexual awakenings. This looks really good. Fuck you, Emma. But that was very exciting. So far, Emma has 3 points out of 3, with a possible 2 more that she can get. If I enjoy this book, she will get a 4th point. And then finally, the riskiest one of all probably is the outfit one. She has to get a book that's matching the outfit I wear when it arrives. I'm just going to open it as soon as it arrives, no matter what I'm wearing, and see what happens. I'm happy. I liked my present. I just like that. I like the gel. This seems like someone's gonna die. Oh my god, it's so good.
One eternity later.
I have been waiting for this parcel, this final parcel from Emma, for weeks. And I've been putting on some great outfits, and every time I'm wearing a really great outfit, I'm like, I hope it arrives today because this will be a fun one to match it to. Finally, it arrives today. I am wearing literally one colour, head to toe. Bitch is in grey today. So I'm sorry, Emma, I've been wearing all sorts of my favourite colours. I'm guessing she might have thought I would wear like a green or an orange. I wear those colours a lot, and I've been wearing a lot of them this autumn. But today I'm in head to toe grey. That's all she's getting. So unless she has got me a grey book, she's screwed. I have an orange scrunchie. That's the only other chance that Emma is going to get. A moment of truth. This book is... It's blue! Ooh. Well, she's wrong. 0 points. Null point for Emma. None for Gretchen Wieners. I can see she's given herself a few extra chances in here because maybe I would have been wearing blue jeans. I was wearing those this morning, but I changed. Maybe I could have been wearing a red dress. I do have a really nice red dress. But no, I'm wearing head to toe grey today. She doesn't even have any orange on there for the scrunchy redemption. So, finally. I mean, thank God. Emma had got too many points in this experiment, so she can't have this one. Okay, what is this book? It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Yeah, I'll read this. It's Schitt's Creek inspired. It is a Schitt's Creek inspired rom-com. It is literally a Schitt's Creek inspired. Piper Bellinger is Alexis. So this is Alexis and Mutt. Like, this guy even looks like Mutt. Mutt was so sexy. I'm assuming this guy is supposed to be Mutt rather than Ted, because I mean, like, look at him. This looks great. I will 100% read this. Thanks, Emma. So, catch up with the points. So far, Emma has scored 3 out of the available 4. She has 1 more chance to get another point. I need to read Bright Lines. It's right here. This is the book that she picked for the challenge that I would have never heard of it, which was true, but that I would end up enjoying it. So I need to read this now and see if she gets that final point. I don't technically need to read this for the challenge, but I am going to read it in this video anyway. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if I actually like this book. I was just watching one of Emma's videos while getting ready for bed. You can still see it there on my Google Nest. Emma, no, don't start playing. I didn't ask for that. And I literally just watched her unhaul a copy of The Uncommon Reader. I think it's the copy that I made her buy a few years ago when we did a collab. So yeah, not only has she definitely heard of it from me, but she didn't even fucking want to read it. I have failed that part of the challenge. My only hope is that she will end up loving it, and then at least I'll slightly redeem myself there. I am very unsure what to make of this character's crush on her cousin, who is also her adopted sister. They have been raised together as sisters, but she's in love with her. I'm not sure what to do with that information. So far, I have to say I am not particularly convinced by this book, but I haven't got very far yet. I keep reading it for bed and falling asleep. I'm going to try and make some proper headway this morning, but it's written in a very strange way. It's just very hard to get into, and also I'm very put off by this incest sister relationship. I'm so sad, but this book is not working for me. I'm roughly a quarter of the way through now, I'd say, and I just don't believe any of these characters as people. I don't really understand them. I'm just really struggling to get into it. Hey, look, I'm in the office. You haven't seen me in this setting for a very long time. So I read my book on the train on the way in. I'm still just not liking it, and I've been reading some really good reviews of it. I think the second half might be more my kind of thing, so I'm going to push on through, but I won't get it. Okay, let's see if in the next hour I can just lie here and finish this book. I'm just feeling cross that everyone else seems to like it so much, and I'm just missing something. I just don't like it, and I don't like the characters. They're all like awful to each other. So there's kind of 2 main characters. There's Anwar, who is the patriarch of the family, and he's just so mad at him. And then Ella, the one I mentioned earlier with the crush on her cousin/sister, and I don't like her either because I feel really bad for the sister character who just keeps getting completely like rejected and ignored by everyone around her. She's supposedly like, she's the beautiful one, you know, she gets all this attention, but she's actually just being completely ignored by her sister cousin who like fetishizes her and then gets bored of her and moves on, by her friends. They keep abandoning her in situations. Like, I'm just mad at everyone in this book. So let's see if I can change my mind in the next hour. You know what would really help is I really want a chocolate croissant to eat while I'm reading this, but I'm in my pajamas and Archie's asleep. So who's gonna get me my chocolate croissant? Now this poor girl's uncle fancies her? Give her a break! Oh my god! Okay, so I finished this book and I didn't like it. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'll tell you. What I don't know why is why Emma liked it, because Emma does not like sad books. She has repeatedly said that, and this was a very sad book, so I'm surprised that she enjoyed it. It did explore interesting themes, but it just didn't explore them in a way that I could engage with very well. So Elle, one of the characters, goes on a gender journey throughout the book, which I really liked where that journey went. I just didn't feel like I was on that journey with them. At the end, it kind of explained a little bit about the bits that I had found really uncomfortable, the kind of crushes on people related to people, and that I'd struggled with. It kind of explored how that was misdirected love and where that came from and what the characters were struggling with that caused them to misdirect that love, which is fine, and that is an interesting concept. I just didn't think like I didn't feel that I bonded with the characters enough to, again, go on that journey with them. I can imagine reading a book with that exact same theme explored that I would like, Like, for example, actually this is a bad example because I didn't like that book either, but what was that book I read? Oh, it was the one about the ducks. I read a book, I actually DNF'd it, but while I didn't like the book, there was a sibling misdirected love theme in it, which I found was explored in a really interesting way, and I really not related like personal experience, but like could relate to those characters, could understand what was happening. And then these ones I felt like I couldn't understand what was happening. I just struggled with it, and I feel bad because it's got some really good reviews. I've seen a lot of people like getting a lot from this book, and I can't exactly put my finger on why I struggled so much to relate to them and engage with them, because I don't even mind unlikable characters. Excuse me, it's so loud across the road. I usually love unlikable characters, but these ones I felt like every time they did anything, I was like, what? Why are you doing that? I didn't even understand them as mean characters. Like, I just couldn't get behind them in any way. So unfortunately, no, I did not enjoy this book. I didn't want to finish the video on a low, so I'm giving Emma's book selection another chance. I'm out on a walk with my little hippo. Where is she? She's up there. I forgot to bring my camera, so that's why this is just on my phone today. And I'm going to listen to the audiobook of It Happened One Summer. I can already tell that book is going to be completely ridiculous, and I'm going to have fun with it. So I'm going to keep listening to the audiobook while I go to the gym. I love going to that gym for several reasons. One, it is so close to me, so I really like don't even have time to talk myself out of going, but also it is always so empty. There was no one in there at all today, so I didn't have to wear my mask the whole time because I was like literally the only person in there. People came in right at the end as I was leaving, and that was it. I'm always kind of torn when I go in there and it's empty, because I love that for me, not having to have other people there, but also I'm so worried that it's just going to go bust because no one else ever seems to be there, and then I won't have a gym nearby. But anyway, I'm enjoying this book. It's ridiculous. It's very Schitt's Creek, having a great time. I'm gonna go back to work now though. Okay, switching over to the physical copy that Emma got me. You can tell that this is an American book. I don't have that many American books in my house, and straight away I was like, this feels weird. It's so floppy. Also, it says a novel on the front cover, and you can always tell it's the American cover if it says a novel. Why did they say that? Like, we know it's a novel. Bizarro. Anyway, I'm gonna read this. Let's have another gym and audiobook session. Take my hand, pull me from my home. I don't know what it is about reading sex scenes in books, but they're so embarrassing to me. Just like all of the words that I use, just I don't find it sexy. I'm enjoying this book a surprising amount. But yeah, there's just, I think in this particular one as well, the sex scenes are so revolving around, like, she's very into his maleness and he's very into her femininity, and they like keep talking about male versus female, and it's just like, it's not my thing. It doesn't do it for me. I'm finished. This one was cute. I enjoyed this one, so thanks for that, Emma. But that didn't get me any extra, or rather didn't get Emma any extra bonus points. That was not in the rules. So overall, out of a 5 potential points Emma could have won, she got 3 of them, which, you know what, is not bad. That's pretty good, but it ain't 5, is it? So now I'm really intrigued. I don't know yet how I've done with the challenge. We're not going to know until our videos both go live, so I will link to Emma's below. Do go and click through and you can see how she reacted to the presents that you saw me send her, see how well I did in the challenge, see if I beat her. Could I do better than 3? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I make new videos twice a week, and a lot of them are challenges with Emma. See you next time.